too, bro. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, I thought you was being sarcastic.
Alright, I'm ready when you is. You said what?
Fuck
Now. I don't know. Nah, yeah, I seen it somewhere.
Whoops. Sorry, teammate. I bucked your motherfucking ass.
I seen it somewhere, boy. Yeah, I seen it. I don't know where I just saw it at. Yeah, I did, but I don't see it no more. Yo. Yeah, what? You want to back out? Go ahead. Go, go ahead, concede. Huh? Go ahead, concede. I'm gonna take a picture so quick. Go ahead, do it. Got 'em, boys. What Kanye say? Gotcha. 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 Kaka, some more
Monkey.
night time, boy. I know. Crazy thing they fucking me. I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. Go up there and look. Hold on. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. All right. You ready to search?
Little camping bitch. Lay on your pussy.
Alright, Q. Every time I get to streaming, I just please.
What you talking about, man?
You
I
know
say
how you
pussy
be.
you?
Nah. You can say that all you want. It's the other thing.
I said faggot.
Now, come on, man.
I just say that right now? God damn, dog. Oh, man, what the fuck? Let me erase that shit. You streaming right now, bro?
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna put that one in my back pocket for a little bit.
Let's go, man. Let's get this game over with real quick. Cause we some dogs. Nigga finna do this. You heard kick trying to get me goddamn. Trying to do the you heard kicks on a nigga. No, I'm bringing them bitches out too, nigga. Go ahead, dive, nigga. I hate that dive, bruh. Oh my god, I hate that dive. That shit so weak.
Right in the back of the skull. Soft tissue. You do no send them ass on niggas.
These niggas, man. Oh, my shit tweaking.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Somebody else
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Ain't nobody bad like you.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game. That game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
First carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play.
But they'll let you dive at my feet.
Down.
Here, get that. Oh, that's what you want.
Bro, my shit is so slow right now.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down
There you
as he's
go.
brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. Play action. Now Jackson. Flushed out right.
You hear?
He'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Working with 2nd and 5 now. On second down, here's Mitchell. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same
Boy, that was crazy on my end.
line. As this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Boy, I hear it in your voice. I see it. I'll be able to see whenever you hit it.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule.
Because your thing, like, you'll press down and it'll take a while for it to change, right? That's what mine is doing right now, dog.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. On second down, it's Walker. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Walker now on first
Boom
and
with the
10.
shit, the Mortal Kombat sound.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
That's your ass in the way.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way,
Come on, I try to take his top off.
It's a gain of 6.
I tried to take his top off, son. I'm already delayed. Why not? Try and get him out the game. Just told him to cut injuries on.
Now on the ground on just 7 carries. Well, after an interception,
I already told him to cut injuries on. We're going to fully commit.
They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
The Niners at 11-2 now. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
But not a fun game at all for anyone who's playing defense on the field at this point. They just gave up another 1st down on another good run. I wonder if the defense coordinator just says, let's sell out, play against the run, and not worry about getting beat by the pass.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forces secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. They'll roll him out right.
That was, they said 31, right?
49ers. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown.
I ain't see, did it say 31 or 21? They said 21, that was Roger McCoy. They said 31. That's
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen.
Not have Derrick Henry no more or something with them.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 73 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
I can't even get in front of the rock right now.
That'll make our score 14-7.
Ah!
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Oh, they're not going to give us one of them?
A little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue.
Hey, bro, I was telling Red, I think it's a new thing, bro. People will run the counter.
Him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes.
Bro, they'll run the counter and then they'll back cut to the opposite side, bro.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards that time for number 19. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Bro, and it's crazy, that whole side of the field be open.
And the ball is knocked out, but an alert 49 are able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel with career touchdown number 60. And the Niners would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by
Hey, do you need a pause?
And good. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Please watch this nigga TJ.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete.
Get that boy Joe Davis that.
He's going to move the ball well downfield.
I can't believe he made that pass, though.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Yes, that was Cam Hall on Joe Davis, too. Yeah, that was Cam Hall on Joe Davis, too. I did get
and this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action.
Trying to catch some of them herd punch.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, I'm on defense. I got to prevent a take now.
Again, it's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That's how my shit be, man.
Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Jackson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
44.
He's going to get this down near the 25.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And Walker with it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Put one in the bike.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I really got stuck in the cord,
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive.
Come on, man.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, man. I try to get off that boy, dude.
All right, big applause. Lots of claps.
Come on. I try to get off that boy.
Past Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
He'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. To throw is Jackson.
Oh!
That's complete left side to Gray. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
No, you didn't.
It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment and shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
God,
these guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Jackson running again. And hit
oh, my God.
It's loose. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Flush to his right.
Baby.
He opted to go with a scramble against 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Walker. And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Yeah, white boy going make that play.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. 143 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Man, let's make these boys make some decisions out here.
First down.
Let's read some defense, boys.
This thing away here.
Can we read a defense right now?
New set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close
Let's
out
read
a
some
game
defense, huh?
Tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys,
let's
keep
read some
pounding them.
defense.
Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A handoff, McCaffrey running right, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hey, whoever is number 5
Down
is
to
getting
Anigos
off my
Jackson,
God.
and that should seal it.
Listen, anytime you take a
you
knee
sure
in
that
the
wasn't
game,
5?
that means you've won it. So it doesn't
Hold on,
matter
let me
whether it's
see.
home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd.
Okay,
isn't
you're
there?
right.
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with
You're
what
right,
they've seen.
you're right,
Chalk
you're
this one
right.
up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's
You
what
right,
it's
you
all
right,
about.
you
Those
right.
fans in the crowd for the
I thought that was your
killjoy,
boy.
towels, get to share it with the home team.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a
Hey,
close
man,
game for
you
a
know
long
you don't
time.
know how to do
Close at
that,
half,
man.
Close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were
Come on,
times
man,
where
you better
saw
put
them
somebody
against a
on
better
that,
team
man.
out there, and the outcome's in doubt for much of this
Man,
game.
say he ain't played the
Every
game
snap
all year. He
seemingly
hot.
more important than the previous one. Great effort from the
Bo,
guys
don't think I'm
visiting,
scared to
but
see
in
the
the end,
blitz.
how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Niners, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
All right.